What's up, everybody? Welcome back to RWBY D&D. As always, I'm your host, Connor. With us, we have Mike as Haku.
What's up?
And Zach as Aquos.
Why, hello.
Travis isn't here with us. Travis might be missing for the next few sessions. Things are kind of touch and go at the moment. He's dealing with some real-life stuff. So this is probably going to be a shorter session. Prepare yourself for that. And if Travis is still gone next week, we might do a little special thing that doesn't necessarily follow our main characters. So yeah, quick recap as to what happened last time. The team faced off against the generals and bested them.
Yeah, we fucking did. Kicked your ass. Well, I would argue a lot of our team got their asses kicked too. But, so.
Just some quick thinking and some magic. Somehow
literal
we survived.
magic.
Like literal magic. We survived.
So you all hopped on the jet and are making your way back towards Vale. Frey's flying, the king's with you.
What? I wanted to fly.
Frey's
Please.
flying.
I want to roll. I put points into it.
Alright, fine. You go up, you tell Frey you want to fly. He says, alright, well, let's, I
You
guess
be
I
my
can give you a shot."
co-captain in case.
Co-pilot.
Alright, this is actually able to keep a steady flight path going.
I put 1 point into it, that's it.
GG.
I don't get that many. I get 4 per level.
I don't want to hear your excuses.
So you all arrive back at Vale. You're dropped off. The king says, alright, take the time you need to restock, resupply. In the meantime, I'm going to be at the castle, making sure nothing serious has changed. If you need me, you'll find me there. And the professors, he gestures to all of them, you are all now tasked with guarding the city. You will not help us down in Vacuo. Instead, we will be teaming up with the forces that we have already got down there, or have already sent down there.
So are they leaving, or do we have a chance to talk to them?
You can talk to the professors if you want right now.
I'm gonna look at all. We were with 4 of them, right? Or was it 3? 4.
4.
I'm gonna look to all 4 of them. Y'all are very capable. I'm glad you're in charge of training the next hunters. Speechless,
Sorry,
huh?
No, double check and see. I remembered that I actually did make a map for this a while back.
Fine.
So we're just going to
Take your
touch
time.
back to it.
I'll wait.
There we go. And those ones are all gone.
No, wait, bring it back. Come on. That's
There you go.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
So what were we saying?
I'm gonna look to all 4 of the professors and say, y'all are very capable. You all did a great job, and I'm glad it's you who's in charge with building the next hunters for this world.
Hunters. That's a stupid name.
Well, isn't that what they're called right now?
That might be what I've named it. I forgot.
I don't know, because it's not technically huntsman yet, is it?
Nope. That happens after the end of the war.
Yeah.
Crom takes a step forward and he goes to shake your hand.
Shake it back.
Most of us would not be alive if it was not for you today. I want to thank you for what you've done.
Yeah, literally. It's no problem. I would argue we wouldn't be where we are without you guys as well, so.
Well, good luck in your adventures to come.
Thank you.
Walks by, pats Flynn, just for some odd reason that he doesn't understand. Keeps going.
I just had to check.
Oh, before he leaves, who's the, no, it's fine. You can leave.
Not
Unless
good.
Haku. No, what I was gonna say doesn't matter, so it's good. I don't want. I changed my mind.
Metagame, what were we gonna say?
Who's the professor that it teaches like hunting and attacks and stuff like that? The combat.
The combat instructor.
That was not.
Was that Noctis? I was gonna be like, do you want to hang this above in your office and it be the fucking hammer of Ryuji? But I want to keep it.
GG. So disrespectful. This man didn't even agree.
Noctis walks up, says, "Well, I'll be here at the academy, helping run things from inside the city. If you need a shelter for the night or for the future, you always have a home here."
Thanks.
Thanks.
Him and Rekka walk off.
Okay, I didn't want to talk to you either, Rekka. Damn. Didn't save your fucking life.
Boreas
Actually, I
walks
don't
up.
think I did anything for her.
Not really. Boreas walks up, and he goes and walks towards Haku. You have been in this longer than anyone else on your team. Be careful. I have a feeling that something dark surrounds you.
I thought I was getting lucky.
So whatever it is, just be careful.
I will. Take care of yourself, Boreas. Extend my hand.
Reaches back, shakes it. Says, "Don't be a pig being raised for slaughter." And walks off.
I've always wanted
Yeah.
to be a princess.
That'd be one of the 7, Mike. Come on, get your lore straight.
Rip.
With Kingdom Hearts, it's really lined out and easy to understand. Come on.
Forgive me. One of the 7. I'm sorry. I'm one of one of the 13 vessels. I'm sorry.
God.
I've always wanted to be a Xehanort vessel.
The king goes and walks off. All right.
Frey, I think it's time you should get back to your family.
I don't think it's quite time for that yet. You're going to need someone to fly you to Vacuo.
I just flew us home.
Well, yeah, but you're going to be on the ground fighting. You're going to need someone to get your ass out of the fire if it comes to it.
He's right.
Fair enough.
You need the best pilot we got.
Besides, I still owe you.
What do you owe us for?
For sending you into the future. Just because you've forgiven me doesn't mean I don't owe you.
You don't owe us shit.
I'm going to head in the city, get a drink.
You know, I'm not. Technically, I'm old enough to get that. So, you know, I think I might join you.
Do you know how many pubs and bars I've been to as Aquos?
No,
Multiple.
actually one. I do know one. So, yeah, so you is that what you do? You frequent pubs as a minor? Was this before or after? We time skipped.
That and retirement homes.
You got me there.
Well, I rolled a 1, so I know I'm last, but I'm gonna check out that dust shop, the one that I gave him some money, and then go check in on my family.
The Flynns both put their arms around each other and say, "We're going to get some much-needed R&R time, if you feel me." And he winks, and then they walk away.
Goodness. How dare you do this?
Just in case I don't have that token saved, I need to keep them on the side here.
Alright. GG. He's not even here. He's not even here to defend himself.
Well, these are old tokens I'm pulling from anyway. Yeah,
Yeah.
these are old tokens. Yeah, this doesn't matter. Alright, they're gone.
I know mine's old. I still have 26 health in this one.
Yeah,
That's a
That's a
goddamn
good-
lie.
yeah. And Hucky's got 15.
That's how much health do you have now, technically, Haku?
11.
Your starting health is as much as I have now.
Dude, your constitution modifier is double.
My
Like you literally have double everyone else.
Yeah, well, not now.
If Hal survived, then he'd be in the same boat as you.
Was he
Although my-
Constitution too?
His initial class was
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
not anymore.
Well, yeah, he's gone.
A lot of the initial classes were. Amaranth was.
Rest
Damn.
in peace. Dude, what if Amaranth made it this far?
His semblance would be very strong. He would reflect half of all damage he takes.
You allowed that?
Yeah.
Dang.
I mean, it's pretty cool because like low end, it's easily scalable too. 'Cause,
He
like,
got
low
so
damage-
bored though because he missed every hit in the beginning because he got bad rolls.
Yeah, I mean that's a Constitution.
He wanted
based-
that instant gratification. That
Well,
character's
because he's
not
used
for
to
it.
Silas. He went from Silas to that, of course. Like
You're not wrong.
he only did that to himself.
Oh, it was a different playstyle. I thought he was just trying a different playstyle.
That's what the side series is going to be. You come back to life as dead characters.
Irony! No, Luteus.
It has to be each other's dead characters, though.
Oh, that's so. Oh,
It's like
please
you
let
could
me
be Howl.
Luteus.
The
Please.
Adventures of Howl and Luteus.
That would be fun. In the afterlife, fighting Grim in heaven.
I just wake up like, what's happening? Where am I?
Where are the professors? Oh, they're right next to me. Are we dead?
GG. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to diverge that. No, I was just
Fine.
like, I guess. Wow, I wasn't expecting some R&R time.
Are you
Nero's
going to
still
R&R time
gone.
too? It's not gay if it's a freeway.
GG. Yeah, not his
Hey,
R&R.
if it's yourself.
GG. I guess to start with,
We'll leave that question for the Naruto fandom.
they have the answers.
The shadow clones and shit.
Yeah.
GG.
That you can even take it an extra step further because then you can do sexy jutsu.
Ooh.
GG.
Hmm.
this I'm speechless.
Partial
I don't know how
expansion
to respond to
jutsu.
this.
Alright, continue on. What were you doing, Haku?
Dang, I guess to start with, I mean, I guess I'll go get my weapon repaired.
Ooh, I need to do that too.
Start with something simple, so I'll go to that blacksmith.
I'll go with Haku.
Alright, you both go to the blacksmith.
Sir Blacksmith, I'd like this weapon repaired.
It's not my name, but I am a blacksmith, so.
I'm sorry, what is your name?
Smith.
That's really- Hello, Smith. Need this weapon repaired.
It's Smith
Likewise.
Smithy.
Ah, Smithy. Yes.
Are you from the Smithies on the west side of town?
No, I'm actually from the east side of town.
Ooh.
The rival Smithies.
Good. Ah.
GG.
This is my daughter,
Alright,
Juliet.
Juliet
Jeez.
Smithy.
Oh my goodness.
How can I help you?
Well,
We already said.
like these weapons repaired.
Alright, approximately how much hit points are they missing?
I'm missing 27.
27. Alright, that's going to be 200 yen for that.
Okay, I'm gonna pay. Do you
Yeah,
have money, Haku?
Yeah, I've got some dough.
Okay.
Well, you see, sir, I'm missing 80 hit points.
That's going to cost you 800 yen.
Here you go. And I have no idea how much Flynn's weapon is missing. But
I don't know if Flynn here, so and you don't have his weapon on you, so.
Yeah, I sure don't. You know what? Forget about that. Here's 800 yen.
Alright. And hammer, here your weapon's back.
Oh, thank you so much. You're the fastest Smithy I've ever met.
Bless
Yeah,
you, sir.
You know, wartime. A lot of time to refine your art.
Yeah,
Keep
should
at
I pay
it.
you more?
Thank you.
Should I
If you
pay
want
more
to.
money?
If you want to. It's completely your call.
Yeah, here's 1,000.
Oh, well, thank you very much, sir.
You're a miracle worker.
I just do my best.
All right.
Should have had this guy be Fix It Felix.
GG.
Ding.
So what's your real name?
Who wants to know?
Oh my god! He did it. He really did it.
As a side note, real quick. So I watched the Dead Little Roosters thing they're doing.
Yeah.
I am genuinely surprised that they even said Adam's name.
Dude, right?
Anything else I can help you with, sir?
No, that's well,
Weapons don't need upgraded. Yeah, if it look like some characters that just hit your final upgrade point.
that's what I was thinking about.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Back on, but
120 is the highest health you can do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna just spend the point to increase the range.
All right, that'll be 200 Lien there.
Okay. I'll give it to him.
GG.
So my range, does it go up to 90 now? Is that what it is?
Yeah, if you're at 60, it's now 90.
Let me look at the weapons thing and make sure. I'm pulling up the book, so I might not do range.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll just reduce the damage on my chainsaw. No. Can I technically reduce the size mod on my melee?
Yeah.
And it would just be like a tiny little chainsaw.
I was just gonna shave this down here.
Well, if that's the case... Because how would that work? Would my weapon health still be based on the size mod on my...
Weapon health isn't part of size.
range? Oh yeah, that's durability.
So hypothetically,
So it'd just be like the D. Like if it's rolling a D10 currently, it'd be down to a D8.
It's rolling a D12 right now.
Then be down to a D10.
What are you thinking, Mike?
so hypothetically, if I added a crystal dust mod, do I still have to roll to use the dust?
So, well, that all depends on how you're trying to roll it, or how you're trying to use it.
So let's just say, for example, I add some fire crystal dust, and I just want to be able to, like, on impact, just like activate that, or
Yeah, that could work.
ice or whatever it is, like on impact, have the effect kind of like hit or explode
Yeah, that could
or
work.
whatever it is. I just don't have good experience, with powder.
I understand it takes a person who's diligent and trains and studies and is intelligent. You ain't any of those things.
The worst part is,
Wow! All right, Smithy.
So I'm just joking with you.
Well, I know what I want to do.
I'm writing this down. I got you, Smithy.
I want to take my chainsaw down to a D8, so get 2 points from that. And then I'd like to do pretty much enhanced rounds, because you changed the name. Enhanced rounds and increase the range, so 3 points total.
All right, I'll cost you 600.
Okay, I'm going to give him... I'll give him 800.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Just to work on it. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Here you go.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
I might want to update your sheet, though.
You might want to update your sheet.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I was like, All right, I guess I'll just get this crystal mod, because that's the only thing that I would really want to get, because everything else, HP is maxed out, damage is maxed out,
All right.
size is maxed out.
That's just going to cut. Well, you gave me the 1,000 tip earlier. We'll just do this for free.
Well, thank you, sir.
All right, hammer, hammer, hammer. All right, you just need to jam that crystal into the pommel of your weapon. Opens up just like this. Click this little button here on the hilt, and that'll trigger it.
Cool.
Essentially, send out a burst of flames with your attack as it happens.
All right, sweet.
I hear a little bit of a razor, like grinding sound effect when it happens. That's just the crystal being ground up.
All right. So nothing else is happening there, right? No permanent damaging effects to the weapon.
Well, I mean, probably.
I'm on to you, Smithy. I'll be back.
My shotgun is so OP. 90 range, 19 to 20 crit.
Yo,
It can
snap.
do work.
That's all I'm doing. Then I'm going to the dust shop.
All right. You drive the dust
Follow
shop.
to the dust shop.
How can I help you two gentlemen?
Wait. Oh, so you're coming to the desk shop too?
Yeah, man. I gotta
I'm gonna let
restock
you
on
buy
some
what you
stuff.
need first.
All right. I got it written down. So I need let's see, I need
Listen,
3.
you must be new here, Haku. It's wartime. You gotta ask him what's even available.
Yep. Well, what's available, good sir?
I got 1 orange crystal.
You can have it.
Bright orange,
Yeah, bright orange.
red. How much you got?
1.
1 of each. All right. I'll
No,
just
no,
take
oh, no,
one.
red. Sorry, no, red. Just the one
Red.
bright orange crystal. That's all I got in my shop.
Oh. I guess I'll clean you out.
All right, here you go. I recognize you
Yeah,
guys. You're from, you're agents of the king. And give you ration boxes if you need.
Is it still 2 of each?
Still 2 of each.
Fuck yeah!
I'll take them.
I'll take
All
my
right.
rations.
Pose them out. Set them on the counter for you too. There you go.
Hey, now down to business. How have things been?
Well, still pretty rough. And I've got even less dust than last time you came in. But I hear the Mistral's finally been taken care of, so hopefully that means we'll get at least our Veil-based dust mine going on here shortly.
And my family? Anything happen with them?
No, nothing special.
Cool.
I think the kid got chicken pox. That was about it.
Oh, well, it's good for future in the life. So,
Yeah.
well, here's another 1,000, my friend.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
Ballin'?
Use it
How
if
much
you
money
need
do
it.
you have?
I've got 5,000 left now.
Oh. Yeah, like
I
it's
give it to him till it's in rough times, if he needs to pay his bills, watch over my family while I'm gone. Listen, meet this guy. We got a connection. So
Yeah,
I
just
have
like typical heartless Aquos, giving money
Keep
to
in
the
mind-
poor.
So Haku, keep in mind, 2 of each dust. That's 40 shots of each grav ammo or dust ammo. So if you're not going to use those, I'll take them.
I literally just took out what I needed. So I mean, here.
So I can have all the ammo.
Yeah, I just took out like,
And
and you can have the rest of everything. You'll see. Oh, sorry,
I-
2 cyan crystals as well.
just tell me what you don't want besides the ammo, because I'm adding that in now.
Literally everything except for 2 cyan, red, and bright orange crystals. So every other kind of dust that's there,
So-
you can have it.
You took which one again? I'm gonna
Cyan, red, and bright orange.
just the crystals.
Yeah, just the crystals.
Oh fuck! I can have the rest.
You place the
You
box
have-
in your backpack, and all of a sudden, you're encumbered.
Are you gonna make me calculate this?
I'm gonna make you have to get rid of some of them, yeah?
I'll use them in our next battle.
It's probably true. Yeah, I don't care enough. That's fun.
I'll give you. Listen, I'll let you know what my totals are after I get all this added, and then I'll let you make the decision.
You probably will be ever encumbered.
Oh, I'm
Sure.
way over encumbered. I know that
No
for
way
a
no one
fucking
cares as
fact.
much as this.
Absolutely not. I need to remember.
Jeez, like I guess I'll go for like a swim. Like, I don't know what to do with my free time.
You could just go to bed. Rest up for the night.
Yeah, I'm going home. So
But if you want to go for that swim, Haku, you can.
Yep. As long as there's no like laws like against me, but I guess I'll find that out. I'm just gonna go for a swim.
All right.
I don't recall any laws.
Are you just hopping into the river?
Yeah.
All right.
Take my stuff off to the side.
roll a 1d8.
Roll a 1d20.
Just him?
Yeah, just him.
Okay.
All right, nothing special happens.
Dang.
Did you take any of the powder, Haku?
Nope. No powder.
Jesus Christ.
All yours, man.
Yeah, you're definitely going to be over encumbered if I actually cared about weight.
No, I was over encumbered eons ago. I mean, I have 151 shots of lightning ammo.
That's a lot.
That's 150.
And that's just one. I'll send a screenshot when I'm done,
Okay.
and then you can make your decision.
No one
Dude,
gets
I
in the
can't-
way of at all with you doing that, Haku. Anything else you're doing?
So, not that.
Dang.
So that's just
Well, that
two.
was refreshing. I'm gonna see what this F is all about. I'm just gonna. I guess I'll just go to bed for the night.
F is all about?
That's what we.
Oh, that's the school.
GG. I also just like go to bed for the night.
All right. You both see visions while you're asleep. Aquos, we'll start off with yours.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what would mine be?
Yours is going to be simpler. You see Emil and it was Mercedes, who's the other one alive, right?
Correct.
Yeah, you see
And
Emil
then,
and Mercedes both on a beaten up warship sailing back to Mistral. You see that they arrive, they land onto the shore, and you see the young emperor standing ahead of them.
Does it look like a rat?
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure continuity's there.
He walks up to them, says, "Fill me in on what happened." And they fill him in on every bit of the fight that happened, all the deaths, every one of you who was involved, and then what the king told them to. At which point you see his face gets very sad. It kind of droops. All right. Emil, you are to accompany me back to Vale, where I will be their guest or prisoner, whatever you wish to call it, until the time of the treaty. Mercedes, keep our defenses up. If they come back before I do, do what you can to take them down. Both nod their heads, climb back on the ship, and then your vision ends. Aku, yours is a little bit longer, a little bit more important.
I assumed.
For the remaining threat. All right.
You see Davos, Flowers, Rusty, and Dust all at the shore next to a battleship. That's the shoreline of what is clearly a desert. Vacuo. Davos starts to speak. Mistral has been defeated. Flowers. Was it the agents or the king? Both. Dust. And what have you learned? Many things. The sword seems to be just as, if not more, powerful than the staff. It'll indeed be a force to be reckoned with. But I still suspect we have a very real chance. As for the agents, well, my fears have worsened. What do you mean? Rusty. They've all acquired new, unique abilities. Flynn can make a shadow replica, Haku can embody a fearsome dragon-like aura, and Aquos can teleport to his ally's aid. How is that possible? The king, perhaps? Magic of the relics, maybe? How doesn't matter right now, just that it is. Despite that,
So who's the one
It's-
telling him this information again?
Davos.
Davos, okay.
Despite that, it's still not my concern. Flowers, you've been against my treating them harshly. Why? Rusty and Dusk look to Flowers curiously.
They call me Daddy.
They're still children, sir. They have good hearts. I'm not certain of that. After what I witnessed, well, Haku was indeed just that. A kind-hearted young man with the mantle of hero thrust upon his shoulders. But not the others.
Oh, fuck Flynn, right?
Flynn is closer. But even he has made the wrong calls when it comes to playing the hero. He's crueler. But I'll admit, not by much. Flowers interrupts. Are you certain, sir? What's made you think this? What's made you doubt their nature? I was watching them for well over an hour. They were arrested by Mistral forces, shown more mercy than should be allotted in war. Yet, when they managed to turn the tables, no offer of peace or surrender was granted. Nor was a non-lethal blow dealt by any of them, except Haku. Flynn's act could merely be a symptom of war as hell, but I'm uncertain. He points to Rusty and Dust. Judging by what you said occurred during their time in Vacuo, I'm worried that this might be a sign of him being darker than he wishes to admit. Flowers motions as though he's about to speak, but nothing comes out. You see, he just steps back, remains quiet. As for Aquos, it's quite the opposite. He is a soldier who relishes his acts of murder. Mercy is nothing but a weakness to him, and so he follows his task to the most severe letter. I'll admit, if he was in our army, I'd be proud to have him.
I can be Bob, boy. Come on. Tell him, Haku.
But even our soldiers have been known to show mercy. Haven't all of you? You see, they all kind of look back to each other, and all nod their head for the most part.
Not Rusty.
Rusty's-
Fuck that guy.
Rusty has offered truce in the past.
Because he was forced to.
He still did so.
Fucking Rusty, trying to play the good guy. Fuck that guy. That's the only one I'll disagree with.
He's definitely the one who's the most, the cruelest.
Especially to
So,
my characters.
so we must act without the expectation of mercy, and not offer any in response. If the king is allowed to best us, then we have no chance of victory, so we will not leave anything to chance. Rusty, your deceptions will not work in this coming battle. You are to focus purely on the offensive. Disable them where you can, kill where you can't. Dust, you are to distract, and you are to set the traps.
Oh, I got disabling kits, yo.
Flowers, you are to handle the king before he can be a threat to the rest of us. I will be filling in the gaps. And as for the enemy, the rules are as follows. The agents must be taken down before the king, else they turn the tide of battle. I will try and use Nero as a means to remedy early hostility. After that, Haku is to be taken alive, if possible. He is the exception to the above rule. Flowers, if you fight against Flynn in the end, you may choose to show mercy, but I will not ask that of anyone else. As for Aquos, he is not to be granted mercy by any of you. Take him down brutally
Kill one general
and
and you're a bad
swiftly
guy.
before
Two
he
generals.
can become a problem. And if that's impossible, weaken him by forcing him to aid his allies, then execute him on the spot.
Fuck.
No last words, no chance for surrender. He is a dog, and he will be put down as such.
Dang.
If there are others, then handle them with your best judgment. The new powers used by the agents seem to have a weakening effect on them, as I've indicated with Aquos. It's subtle, but noticeable. If we are overwhelmed, take advantage of that weakness. Haku cannot maintain his form for long. Aquos aiding his allies will be his crutch. And Flynn's replica costs a great deal of energy.
So I have a question.
Huh.
If I was at 1 health point and like it could win the war by Haku getting 1 more turn and I go to block for Haku, I'll kill myself essentially.
Maybe. I'm going to have you roll something for it if that happens.
Okay.
And it's
well,
either
then we'll
going
worry
to
about that
fail
in the future.
or it's going to succeed at the cost of your life.
Sure. Fair enough.
Flowers
I
speaks again.
Just checking.
Sir, I apologize if my care for them has been misplaced. They remind you of your lost son. I understand, Captain. Sorry.
We called him
General.
Dad too. That's awful.
I'm sorry, General. Old habits. If my son was dead, I imagine I would feel similar. Here's a pause.
Nah, he doesn't care about his son.
Sir, what if your son is on the battlefield? As I said, handle him with your best judgment. I love my son despite what the enemy may think, and he. But I will not sacrifice the world for him. With respect, sir. If you truly love him, then that's exactly what you'd do. That day that Haku and the other former dead agents attacked you in Mantle, the report said that they took your son from your back room, from your execution and torture chamber. I know the way that looks on the outside. But please tell me, you wanted them to take him away, didn't you? Had he stayed, he would have eventually committed an act of treason and jeopardized your position and stance, either forcing you to kill him or another to do so.
God damn it!
So you let them take him to save him, isn't that right? Davos remains quiet. Rusty laughs to himself. And that's why you gave him the subconscious trigger. The sleeper agent effect was meant to pull him in once the war had started so he could justify keeping him as a POW. Oh. His face immediately kind of drops, and then dust sighs. And then we botched it. I'm sorry, sir. We used it prematurely. Ava still remains quiet. And Flowers takes over again. I'm sorry, sir. I needed to know. We'll take proper care. Nothing will be held back the next time we see them, Fuhrer. And we have all upgraded ourselves accordingly. Davis then speaks again. Good. Dismissed. And you see the 3 walk away. Then, without moving, Davos speaks again. Hello, Haku. Did you enjoy the show?
Yes, actually. Oh, can I actually communicate with him, or is he just like talking at me pretty much?
Won't know till you try.
I didn't hear you, but I guess that's what you said.
Hello, Haku. Did you enjoy the show?
Just giving away all that information.
I allow you to see this because I believe you have what it takes to save lives. And I implore you to help us. Kill the king, and I will end the war immediately. No further bloodshed need be had. You can do what's necessary, Haku.
Is that really what's necessary? It seems to me like this war is just the cusp, the precipice of something else. There's something else out there.
He turns and he looks at you. You're right. There is an even greater force that lies in wait. A force that visited me one day and taunted me. She
Not
is the focus.
if that's the case. Why don't we just put an end to this war? Why don't we just work together? Would that be simpler?
It would be. Do you not think that I tried this method years ago?
You've got me.
I went to the king. I implored him to join on my mission. He would not tell me any details other than a resounding no. He refused to even humor this idea. The answer is because he is afraid, Haku. He does not think that we can win. But we can. Under the proper leadership.
Are you certain? Are you absolutely, without any doubt, certain that
Without
it's
a
simple
doubt.
fear?
With unity, we can save this world.
You didn't say nice things about my friends. Why would I trust you?
There's also
Kill
a
Aquas.
glaring point that could be responded to this. I'm curious if you'll think of it.
Are you certain that the king is afraid? Are you sure that it's fear that grips him, and not something else? That's your own perception?
I'm certain. But I'll humor you. What do you propose it would be?
Don't know. I'm not certain. But the king doesn't seem like... He doesn't seem to be acting out of fear. But something else. Just can't quite put my finger on it.
Haku. You know it was I who freed you, correct?
That's right.
I can interact with you physically. You cannot interact with me that way. I suspect it is related to my semblance. The more time this bridge exists between us, the more I find myself able to interact with your world. My semblance is a convergence of souls. It's inherently unstable in our world. It comes with its issues and can cause odd effects to occur. There is not a doubt in my mind that with a little bit more time, I could use this power to choke the life out of your comrades in their sleep, and not you nor anyone else could do anything to stop me.
Fuck.
But I don't. I don't do this because I think you are a good person who can help save this world. This is the reason I did not execute Nero, because I know that she is important to you. He looks down and looks up to you with very sad eyes. Please, Haku, kill the king. Don't make me fight my son. Don't make me choose between the world and him.
For a moment. I will promise you one thing. Now, I won't go, and call myself a hero or anything like that, because, frankly, I'm not. I stole that word, frankly, from someone. But I'll tell you this, that through my adventures and then all the things that I've experienced, I've learned a few things. That there's value in many things that I didn't see before. Some good, some evil. All in all these experiences, the one thing I think that resonated with me the most is that life is precious. Each individual small, insignificant life, as small and insignificant as it may be, is precious.
Do you have
So
this written down?
No, This is just like random.
Pretty good.
Trying to give a speech here. In this world, if nothing else is worth saving. Now, you have some tough decisions to make. And you're leaving that kind of decision with me, but I'm sorry to say that I can't make that choice. The choice I'm making is simply to make sure that this world is saved. Now, whatever threat looms in the near future, I'll do whatever I can to make sure that everyone can come together and fight that threat. As together as we can be, whether that be the annihilation of one side or the convergence of both. That I will promise you.
So you will not kill the king, is what you're saying.
It's my choice.
Oh, he's gonna choke me out right now.
Then
Darth Vader.
perhaps you will do one final thing then. If you can convince me that he acted not through fear but through some other means, that has led to his inaction, rather, there may be a chance for peace yet.
I'll see if I can convince him that his inaction might be the wrong choice. Or I guess I should say I don't necessarily agree with inaction. But of course I'm ignorant, so I could be wrong. I don't know what this other threat is. I can't even begin to comprehend it, so I'll at least try.
I suppose that is all I can ask for. I will be watching you when you go to meet him, to see his answers myself.
Learn the truth together.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not such a bad guy, Davos.
Until next time, Haku.
Adios.
And your vision ends.
I have to pee so bad. I didn't want to miss that.
GG. Leave peacefully.
Bet you didn't expect that twist with Davos, huh? He wanted you to take his son.
Alright, I admit you got me. I didn't see it coming. I was like, right.
That's the play with this one. Dehumanize him right out the gate all the way until you start learning more.
Perhaps my implicit biases were incorrect. And perhaps I assumed too much here.
You all wake up.
I feel like I was asphyxiated.
Okay, you wake up to a report. I'm sorry, Aquos is dead.
Who's that?
Oh, Aquos, by the way, you're dead.
What? Traitor! Traitor!
Well, time to make a new character for the end.
Make a level 20 character. Super OP.
My name's Billy. I'm an agent of the king.
I have a really fun concept that I'd probably do if for some reason Aquos died and there was stuff left. I have a fun character that I would do just purely to fuck around with, but like, it would be the most inopportune time to kill someone.
GG. I know what I would do. I would make a character named William, since I can't do Bill. And then
You
I
could.
would just make a coffee-based power.
You could have the character's name be Billiam.
Bill Espresso. There you go.
GG.
Make your last name the color.
I would just my power would be like spraying coffee or something out of my hands, or like
That'd be
having a
enough.
cup and automatically fill it. And just trip everywhere. Just the most inopportune time.
And because it's hot, you can imbue like fire dust into it so that it burns even more.
But no one hires you to, so your life is just getting that much worse. Until this one golden god comes along and offers you the job.
GG. I can see it now.
Yep, so you've all woken up.
I guess it's time.
Text Haku. You up?
You. Typical morning text. Aren't you going to
You
see
think
your family?
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, how is your family?
They're good. I assume. Connor didn't let me interact with them. We went straight to bed.
So, then I like that. It just popped into my head. I was like, so how long till your sister's 18?
You want a popsicle?
GG. Oh my goodness.
Oh shit.
I'll never fall for your dang traps again.
So you can interact with the family if you want. There's just like nothing special that's gonna happen.
Yeah. I figured. Well, I'm gonna head into the city and kind of just hang out in like I don't know. I'm thinking maybe in the middle of the city there's like some sort of park or gathering place.
Yeah, sure. Right there. There's a park.
Sure. Cool.
Right
Just gonna.
You can always visit the former Golden Glow.
No.
The old Fauna slums.
Oh yeah, isn't this where the Fight Club happened? This is where the Fight Club happened.
Yeah.
No, that was in. It was no, it
Wasn't
wasn't.
Oh no. That Fight Club. I was thinking of something else. That was in
That was
Mantle.
Mantle. Okay, all right. I was like, it's in Mantle or here.
I'm just gonna kind of wander throughout the streets.
Okay.
Just.
What
wait
about you,
until
Aku?
I'm gonna go fishing. You know, sort out my thoughts.
All right.
Prepare this conversation with the king.
Aqua says you're walking by. You see Haku fishing.
Hey, Haku.
Aquos. Hey, come join me.
All right. You got an
You
extra
know-
pole?
I sure do.
I can go fishing with my shotgun, I guess.
Yeah, it ruins the sport.
All right. So you both fishing each other?
I'm not fishing him. I'm fishing.
Roll survival checks.
Too shabby.
Haku, you get a big old fish. You're pulling it up, and then it flops out of the water. Haku, you get a not Haku. Aquos, you get like a little minnow.
You want the bait?
Oh yeah, we can use that as bait. Recast.
All right, you go again. You can add a +5 to the to yours,
snap.
Haku, since you're using the bait.
Ooh, I needed that too.
You get a smaller fish.
Too shabby.
Here, I got you more bait.
Oh, you're holding the same
It's the exact same fish too. It's crazy.
rib. What a coincidence. Of course, I got something to tell you.
What's
That's
that,
a roll
Haku?
of one.
He brushes his
boot.
hand across your cheek.
What's that, Haku?
So as you're saying that, as you say, I've got something to tell you, and you roll that nat 1, you hook Aquos' line, and like you tug on it, and it yanks Aquos into the water.
What's that?
The water is so refreshing.
Dude, with how much dust, I would sink to the bottom.
Like straight down.
Roll a 1d20, Aquos.
Rip. He's gonna sink the He can lose
Okay,
like
you're fine.
just-
I was gonna say on a nat 1, like you slam some of your dust into the water.
GG, it exploded. Dude, I'm just waiting for this explosion to happen.
I could have just the
Yeah.
NPCs target that dust on you, I realize.
And it would kill everybody.
Yeah.
The big explosion from the war? Yeah, it's not from the sword. It's from Aquos.
When did you learn from that? You're like, I'm gonna become the store one day.
Start,
It's like,
start seeing cuts around the world, people in vacuo. Whoa, Vale. Whoa, all the way in Mantle. What's that cloud in the distance?
Aqua's just like flying out of the top. Like, oh my goodness.
Can I use my magic on myself?
Rest in peace. See you on the other
You
side.
can land at Luteus's grave. Oh.
GG.
What's up, Haku? As I shake water off of me.
Sorry. Suppose I'll tell the others eventually, in a more formal setting. But it's about the remaining threats that Davos and the others.
Yeah.
Well, this is what they're planning. And I relay the plan to him.
Are you going
Except-
over like the extra stuff, or just purely like when everybody was there?
Nothing about like our personal side or like our side, just the stuff
Okay.
about their plan.
So purely about like with the stuff that Flowers and Dust and everybody was around for. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I always knew I was a target, and I always knew that they would take advantage of me. What I'll say, it doesn't change my plan. What are you doing, Connor?
I'm just looking at the camera.
It's really, really off.
I'm like half time. I'm not even looking at like the main screen. I'm looking at my character sheet.
Anyway,
My notes.
in the end, Haku, we were told not to kill Davos, so. But to be fair, kind of seems like the king's annoyed I killed the generals despite being told to kill him. So, at this point, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Of course, put my hand on the shoulder. You're very loyal. So
Yeah.
I'd like to know if given the choice, if given an order to kill someone, and that person is a family member, would you still kill them? If you were
I
told
would
that
need
that
to know.
person was
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say if told that person was a threat to society.
If it's for the betterment of the world, I would do it. That's my goal. I am loyal to the king because he is set on saving the world from the militant forces of Davos. I mean, the king has helped my family since I was a young kid. To be very honest with you, Haku, my loyalties are with you. I've developed more of a relationship with you than I have, well, anyone else since Luteus and Draco, I would argue. So, I trust your judgment. If you're asking if I could easily kill my mom, dad, or my sister, no, but I don't know what person could easily just shoot down their own family. If they could easily do it with no emotion at all, well, they're a psychopath. So if you're asking if I would do it, it would depend on the circumstance. Taking down one life could save the rest. Yeah, I would do it. But I'm not going to turn myself into this, I don't know. I had a vision of this cunt named Ironwood who's trying to abandon the world. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to go there. I just said that. I'm here to save the world, Haku, even if that means I die doing it. The world must go on even if I don't.
And it will. Even without any of us.
Why do you
So-
ask? Do you know something?
So I ask.
Is my mom evil?
GG. Yeah, I'm simply seeing where your head's at. Try to understand you more as a person.
You know I bring on the persona of a murderer, heartless, just doing the job. And I mean, yeah, I'd argue. I paint the picture, but it's not what motivates me. I'm not here to just kill. But At the time, that was the mission. Killing the generals. I'll be honest. I killed Razor. That was a personal vendetta. My emotions got the best of me there. Didn't even give him a chance to talk. I don't regret killing him, but could have let him at least said something. But I'm doing what I need to so that the world can move on and live on faster. War is pointless. War is stupid. When this war's over, I'm hanging it up for good.
It's good to hear. You know, loyalty, honor, these things are difficult to uphold. But you have the ability to uphold these. So I simply ask this of you. Before the next life is taken, and due to some unfortunate plot reasons that have forced me to empathize with each individual life in this entire series, I ask you to think of your family. Think
Okay.
not just your orders, but think of your family as well.
I'm gonna be very honest with you, Haku. It's very hard not to kill with a shotgun.
Sure is.
very, very real with you here. unless the gods want to give me a free feat that I can choose. Skillful assault. I'll try and control it.
Dude,
But if I roll a 20, that's what prompted me to say the Ironwood thing.
Consider this: they too have families, loved ones, people that
They
they
do.
cherish.
Can I ask you this though, Haku?
You can ask anything of me, of course. Well, almost anything.
What can't I ask?
A lot of things.
Just don't ask him for dinner.
Well, what if said person is trying to kill me? And I know if I live, I'm putting down someone that has the opportunity. I understand you're saying just stop and think, but sometimes we don't have a chance to just stop and think. We have to act in the moment, right? The soldiers over with, at this point, Mantle, they're following their orders, right? They know we're our biggest threat. I mean, my visions have become, well, kind of lame, and I'll, because pretty much they're all dead. But
Hey, one of them's still alive.
yeah, and the one that I needed to be alive for the vision is still alive. But like, what I'm trying to say is, I won't just kill to kill. That I can promise you. But I'm not going to give up the mission of saving the world to spare a life, because I know for a fact they probably won't spare mine. And I'm willing to sacrifice myself for the greater good and do what it needs to be done. And I promise you this, I'll give him a chance to stop the fight. I won't take the last shot unless they don't stop.
That's all I ask. My hands aren't clean either, of course.
None of ours are. We're doing the
That's all.
dirty work so someone else doesn't have to. To be honest with you, I know for a fact my name won't go down in the history books as a hero. And that's not why I'm doing this. But in the end, the two names that probably will come up are the King and Davos at this point. And, as you know, history is written by the victor.
I wanted to share that with you. I guess I'll share it with everyone else later. I wonder what Flone's up to.
Call him up on the scroll. You can find out.
You know, why not? I'll ring him up.
You hear the scroll click. In the background, you hear, oh.
Jesus.
I should go. I'm sorry.
That is purely your fault.
Hey, what's up, Haku?
I go. Did he gotta get off back?
It's calling you back. What's up, Haku? Something we gotta take care of?
Nothing of vital importance. We'll see you one of these days.
Alright, cool, man.
Enjoy yourself.
Oh, I am.
That word, that phrase carries more weight than intended.
He's gonna watch this too. That's gonna be the best part.
Yes.
Hey, what's up, Trev?
Hey, buddy.
All right.
This one session. This is what happens.
Anything else you're doing right now?
I guess we can kick up this hall. Test these cooking skills.
All right.
What I rolled
For
before.
another survival check.
Okay. Too shabby.
You're able to put a fire together. Just rip some dry wood from a nearby house that's vacated.
All right. These houses.
You use your semblance, you breathe fire onto it a little bit, and then
Cooking.
anything else you're doing?
Nah. We'll just cook and I guess we'll just like hang out for the day.
You're not gonna go talk to the king?
I was gonna do that on the following day.
Okay. Day continues on. You go to bed. Next day happens. What you done?
I didn't see that. I wonder what the king's up to.
It's I don't have much else planned at the moment, so
It's all good. All right, I'll go see the king.
all right.
I feel a certain urge to go see the king.
Let's bring you over here. You going alone?
Yeah, I guess unless Aqua's just like randomly calls me and decides to join.
That's up to you if you're calling. If not, I'm doing something else. So
Yeah, go for it. All right, I guess I'll go alone.
Hello, Haku. You enjoying your time? Your time to relax?
roll a perception check, Haku. For
Yeah.
me.
For
Roll a
you,
perception
okay,
check.
I'll roll a perception check. So I guess I don't see anything in particular. All right.
Can you
yeah.
tell?
What's that?
I was gonna see. Does he have his weapons on him?
Kill him.
Kill him now.
Oh, the relics.
You see a glimmer. Oh, you rolled a nat 1.
Yep.
All right, I'm still gonna say you just do see a little silhouette of him, a blurry figure indicating he is there, and you are
Okay.
aware of it.
Well, you said he'd be present, so yeah, like it's GG. I've been well. It's relaxing. I find myself with more time on my hands than I ever thought I'd need.
Well, enjoy it while it lasts. Soon we will be going back to war.
All right. Well, I've been thinking, the last few days since we returned, and well, I figured I'd have to at least ask. So I guess I'll start with this. What's beyond the war? I keep getting the feeling that this isn't the end. There's something else looming out there, isn't there?
What's beyond the war is reconstruction. We'll rebuild, restructure.
There's no greater force. There's no purpose that these relics are for. It's simply destruction, ending the war, nothing else.
Haku, if you have a direct question to ask, I insist you ask it.
Metagame, because I can't remember. Did he tell me? I thought he said something about Salem.
He said that
He's
there is a
alluded to
greater
her.
force, and he specifically said she came to visit me.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll stop beating around the bush then. I heard from Davos in the vision as he was talking. There's some greater force out there. She, I suppose. Maybe she has a name, maybe she doesn't. But there's something out there.
Well, persuasion check.
Come on, roll 20. Just give me a 20 on this one time. One time.
I just saw the horns.
I'm making him his dragon.
Dragging him.
I'm not sure what you're insinuating, Haku. There is no more greater threat than the threat of war.
Well, I suppose I should ask then. Aside from the war, I guess, was there ever a point in time where, I guess that's the wrong way to word this question. So I guess, was there ever a point where you decided that maybe negotiation was in question with Davos? Perhaps he isn't as bad of an individual as you make him out to be. Perhaps there's a way to reconcile.
Roll another persuasion check.
20. All right, close. It's better.
There was potentially a way that we could have stopped the war before it started. But he did so on an assumption.
That is.
The evil can be stopped.
Saying it can't?
No. Evil can never be truly ended. You can only delay it.
Even with magic powers, forces of destruction beyond human comprehension, certainly there's must be some way, right?
No.
You're not afraid, are you?
Roll a persuasion check.
I'm not afraid. Not afraid to
Alright,
take a stand.
I'm rolling sense mode, depending on if I succeed and if he answers.
Do you like how you look?
Alright, I don't want to waste the spirit die on man. I don't want to waste my spirit die on these stupid persuasion rolls.
Do it. Do it.
I will waste one spirit.
Let me see how many I have.
I will waste a single spirit die on this roll. I'll never spend another spirit die on another persuasion roll. I've been clutching these for the longest time.
He says, "No, I'm not afraid, Haku."
Right, now I'm gonna roll the sense motive, but I won't have a -5 on. Please roll 20. Spare me. Like, you give me all these. All these. All right.
Despite his calm demeanor, you do feel as though you can sense an iota of fear.
Is this
Sure.
what you imagine you look like, Haku?
Jeez, I just looked at that. I was like, that's not too bad actually. Considering what you're, what you're.
I mean, I'm pretty damn limited.
Rar,
that's
I
pretty-
am a dragon. Fear me, peasants.
Not too shabby. I'll keep
Thanks.
that there. I'll take a screenshot. Save that for it. Are you're certain there's nothing that you're afraid of? No greater evil. Nothing, right?
Haku, I think that you have asked your questions, and if you have a different one to ask, now is the time.
Do you know who she is?
Who is?
There must be some woman or something. I don't think Davos would simply lie out of convenience.
He closes his eyes to think. Roll a persuasion check.
Oof.
Come on. Give me the 20.
Can I roll for him? No, Davos is gonna take over Haku, and Davos will roll the persuasion.
He stands up and he turns his back to you, still quiet in what you presume is thought. And he turns back. I'm sorry, I have no idea who she is.
Sense motive, just for at least so I can confirm for myself.
You feel as though
internally.
he is lying to you. And at which point you will hear Davos say, he's lying.
Do it. You hear that in the back of my head. Do it.
You can't be
You know what?
trusted, Haku. This is why.
That's not the truth, is it?
Haku, why would you think I'm lying to you?
I don't mean any disrespect, but out of fear, people do crazy things. Things that they wouldn't imagine that they'd normally do under normal circumstances. I'm only asking because I do trust you. But there are things that have come to light that I would never have imagined was possible. Oh my goodness, no.
You see he's inching closer to the king. Roll persuasion check.
Oh no, I shouldn't have come. I'm sorry. I didn't know this was gonna happen. Is that a roll of persuasion?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, no.
Looks like Aquos ain't
Oh,
looking too
what have I
bad.
done?
Huh, King? Huh, King? Aquos is still your boy, bitch!
Can I just like see? No, so I see him inching over.
Yeah.
All right, so first I'm gonna roll this because I assume that that's gonna happen before, like, whatever dialogue. But
He says, I am not lying to you, Haku.
I look over and I'll look over to I look over to Davos. What are you doing?
So he turns to you. What has to be done?
King, look out!
He jumps at the king, and you see the king, completely confused by what's happening, is being choked.
I'm
Harder.
just gonna like jump over, jump up on the table and then just like run and like slash at, just like air probably
Make a hit check.
in a defense.
You're gonna hit the king!
Well, I'm slashing it here. Like I'm not slashing on the king.
You're gonna roll a 1. I'm calling it.
I hope I don't roll a 1. That'd be most unfortunate. Like cut down
Just
the
because
king.
he's using spirit die.
Like, I've got one left. Like I
Oh,
said, I'm
do you?
only using one on this Larry. I clutch these like freaking pearls, man. Like I don't I don't want to use my spirit die. Let me roll this and just hope this.
I use
this
my
one.
spirit die for stupid shit.
GG. I keep telling you how to stop. Like, don't. Like, every time.
You swipe at him, but you can see your weapon just goes through the air.
I'm gonna try and I guess jump down in this space, and then like shove the king back.
You see,
Backwards.
so he is currently on the king, strangling him on the ground.
Oh. I'm gonna try and like throw him then.
Throw the
If
king.
I can see. Yeah, since he's the only person I can physically interact with.
All right, roll strength check.
Grapple the king, so he just has to sit there and be choked.
GG. I'll use passionate strength. This is a passionate moment.
Where the fuck did I put this?
Not gonna lie, I didn't know this is where this was gonna go.
I
Haku.
realized as soon as he was inching over, I was like, "Oh my goodness, man! It should have came here. That should have killed me."
I love it when I can bait people over into
You
things.
jump.
Do I have it under?
Instant regret. I mean, on the bright side, metagame, you will get to use the relics.
Where the fuck is that saved?
What are you looking for?
I'll figure that out later. I'm opening up Davos's character sheet.
I trusted you.
Oh, good. He does have a high strength. Does he have passionate strength?
Please, roll 20, please.
Let's see. Indeed, he does.
Roll 20, please. Don't fail me now.
So you're able to force him away, and you can see the king's now gasping for air free, at which point the Fuhrer just immediately climbs back over and starts strangling him again.
The king must be like, ah!
Dude, I wish I knew how this effing works. Like, if the distance, like, if I just run out of here, is it gonna still be circling?
Looks like you're gonna have to make a choice, aren't you?
I'm like, yeah, hey.
So what are you doing?
He said he could do it in while I'm asleep. He could strangle my friends. That's assuming my friends were close to me. Because I guess he wouldn't know that. He wouldn't know if my friends were close to me. On the flip side, if he wasn't, then like that range is like unlimited. Like it wouldn't matter if my friends are right next to me or not. So I'm gonna assume that that's what he meant, and I'm gonna run outside of the out of the king's chambers. Like I'm gonna run like out of the castle.
All right, you
Outside.
run until eventually you run past a couple of guards, and they turn to you and say, "Hey, what's going on?"
Go check on the king right now.
And you keep running, and you keep running.
Haku, you put your face back on your dragon.
Oh, sorry.
And as you keep running, eventually you hear a ring on your scroll.
Look at it.
You see it is coming from the king's scroll.
I answered.
You hear the voice of a guard. What the hell happened in here?
What's happened to the king? Is he safe?
He's unconscious.
Okay. Just stand by. I'll fill you in later. I can't return right now. When the
The
king,
king is unconscious. I'll talk to you later, man.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask you this once. Did you attack the king?
It wasn't me. Like I said, I'll explain later. When the king wakes up, inform me immediately.
Understood. Moment passes.
Was the guard?
Aquas, you got a ring on your scroll.
All right. Who is it?
It's coming from the king.
Your Highness.
This is not the king. This is one of his guards. Haku just ran outside of the building and the king is unconscious. Do you know why this would be?
I honestly don't.
I need you to answer me very honestly here, Aquos.
Yeah.
Do you think Haku would attack the king?
Yes.
Has he
No.
expressed any doubts of the king's authority recently, or of his moral standing?
Oh no. I don't have a good deceive check, Haku. I'm so sorry.
Good.
He has not once ever said he is against the king.
Well, a deception check.
But that's not a deception. He has
Deceive-
never said that.
Is this your character honestly saying this and not trying to be deceitful?
No.
Then roll a deceive check.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's not always lying.
True.
Sometimes it's misdirection. 5. Is that all you got, Aquos?
Yeah, I don't have a spirit die. I wasted that shit.
Very well.
Do you need me to get him?
No. No. Right now, just keep your distance from him. We will take care of things.
I just fucked us both, Haku.
It's fine.
I'm gonna call Haku.
See another ring on my scroll. Alright,
What?
answer it.
You're not?
That's what I'm gonna answer.
Oh, I thought you said you're not answering. What in the
Suspicious.
fuck did you just do?
Listen to me closely, Aquos. I need you to stay away from me for right now. Davos.
That's- Connor, can I sense he's within 300 feet?
He is not within 300 feet.
You're gonna try and
I was gonna do it.
GG. Listen to
Haku,
me
you know
closely.
that's not gonna happen. The guards just asked if you attacked the king, Haku. With what you were asking me earlier. I gotta be suspicious. I mean, I lied to him. But I'm not a good liar.
Listen to me closely, Aquos. Davos, his semblance somehow interacts with these visions. And he can interact with things physically. More so as time passes. He was able to attack the king, and I guess he could do so with any one of us, even me.
I don't think he could touch me.
Yeah, maybe. Nonetheless, it's dangerous right now. When the king wakes up, he should call me, but if not, and he calls you instead, I need you to fill him in on this.
Alright. Keep in touch. Give me updates.
Keep in touch.
I'm gonna call back that guard.
Yes.
When the king wakes up, he needs to call me or Haku immediately.
Of
This
course.
is privy to. We don't have to be there. Just a phone call.
Of course.
What's your name, sir?
And your employee number?
You can call me up. You can call me Blueberry.
Yes, Blueberry. What's your employee number? No, I'm just playing.
Alright, Blueberry. If I don't hear from him in an hour, I'm coming there. And I'm going to wake the king up.
Of course.
I'm gonna
Look.
roll a sense motive on his talking. This ain't good.
Rest in peace. Let's see. I guess if there's any need for him to roll anything.
You feel as though there's a little bit of malice in the voice, but you can't determine why it would be. Like, if it was hostile or just distrustful.
Do I feel I can't trust his voice, though?
You feel
so.
skeptical. You feel as though if
Yeah.
you, as a player, doubts it, then that is your choice to do so.
Okay. I'm calling Haku back. Haku,
What is it?
something's up with that guard.
Go check it out.
Okay.
I'll send
Yes.
Flynn. Well, actually, never mind. I can't go near him right now.
Send Cloud or Frey.
Oh,
Send
I guess
Cloud.
Cloud is there. Yeah.
Keep Frey out.
No, Cloud's gone to Vacuo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right.
Send Frey. Yep. All right, I'll send Frey.
Okay, well, I'm going straight to the castle.
All right. Haku, you call Frey. You inform him of the situation.
Yep.
I was thinking more of like he's a backup situation, like I'm gonna be there first type thing, and then he'll show up later.
Okay.
That's kind of
So-
how I was imagining it, but
All right.
you do as you see fit.
So while this is happening, Haku, you get another ring on your scroll.
Get it?
You see it's Crumb.
Oh yeah, they are in town too. I should have called him first.
No.
Grum.
Haku, what has happened?
All right.
I feel like this is the
details.
Where are you right now, Haku?
Where's the castle at? Let me zoom out.
The castle would be right up here in this northern section.
Okay, I'm like
Like
probably
just imagine
down
it's that
here.
big block right there.
I'm like at the farthest point. I'm like somewhere down here.
Down there.
The
Okay.
south gate.
It says, remain there. Noctis and I are on our way. We need to talk to you.
Can you send also someone to check on the king?
We have already sent Ereka and Boreas to the king's castle.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll meet you here then.
So let's just do
Somebody
this
else can go
here.
Is this gonna be a Verity situation where I'm gonna be public enemy number 1 again?
I mean, I'm the one on the chopping block, man.
You brought his sworn enemy into his fucking office, essentially.
I bought into his words, his honeyed words to be like, I can't do it yet, but just you wait. And I was like, you know what? Whatever, man. And then like he comes and then like chokes out the king. And I'm
So-
like, oh dang.
Eventually, you see Crom and Noctis both arrive together. Haku,
What's wrong? It's the king, okay?
not necessarily.
What does that mean?
The king has fallen into a coma.
I see.
Haku, this is Noctis speaking. I'm going to need to ask you to set your sword down.
Oh no.
Listen,
Haku,
promise.
set your sword on the ground.
I'm not an enemy here.
But you are going to be arrested.
Arrested?
Yes.
I didn't do that to the king. I'm telling you, it's dangerous for me to be anywhere near him.
Then we'll arrest you and bring you to the school. But we need to figure out the truth here. And right now, you're the prime suspect.
See. Very well. But I'm telling you, this isn't me. This is Davos. And anyone I'm near is going to be in danger.
We will keep that in mind. Now, please set your sword down
I set my sword down.
and turn
And I
around.
sprint. Alright. That's it, right?
And your hands behind your back.
Turn into the dragon and flip him off as you fly away.
So before I do that, I'm just gonna, just quick sense motive check. I've been in these situations before, so I just, any
You feel as
hostile
though
intent.
you are being arrested. I mean, there's some hostile intent there. Yeah.
Oh, intent to kill. I guess. I
No
should say
intention to
specific.
kill. You can see that they seem to be compassionate relatively.
Okay. All right.
And a moment passes and you feel dust wrap around your arms. And you are now bound. Now they start walking with you side by side, bringing you to the academy.
Oh,
Aquas,
poor unfortunate soul.
you arrive at the king's castle to see no guards stationed out front, and the doors open.
I'm running straight to where I believe the king would be.
All right.
In his quarters.
Yeah, the dragon! It lives!
It's me.
No! No!
Don't worry,
Control C that shit and copy it!
GG.
Oh, unfortunately, it's too late now.
No!
I'll give you a draft.
It lives in memory.
You took photos of it. That's what matters.
You see, that's why I got the screenshot. So you can look.
Yeah, no, I shared it in the spoilers chat in public. I said non-spoiler. Nick called you swaggy as fuck, and Squiggle called you a swag lord.
So you grab 2 more tokens here. Hey, you know what? This is going to be the token for the guard. The guards.
I don't mind him.
Look.
All right, Aquos, you arrive into the room, and you see the 4 of them have their weapons drawn and pointed at you.
Guys, it's me. Drop your weapons. There's no need.
You see the guard who called you. You recognize his voice. You lied to me on the phone.
I didn't lie to you. I have information that's not privy for you. I'm not going to share it to you. I'll share it to Boreas and Eureka, and then you can make your decision. You're not privy to this information, Blueberry.
Boreas turns to you. Speak.
Not with them present. This is not for them.
Yes, with them present.
I'm going to tell him what Haku told me.
A result of magic. You think that that is a good alibi?
You know we have these visions. You don't know. I mean, are you serious right now?
You told me that you aren't able to interact with people across the visions.
I can't. That doesn't mean Davos, who's considered one of the most insane people in this world. And if it has to deal with his semblance, who knows? Magic upon magic? Absolutely.
His semblance is not magic. I still
If you
don't
don't
know
think
if magic even truly exists. I've accepted your words for it. But I have to
Then
be
how
skeptical here.
You're making a wrong decision here, Boreas. I assume that's who's talking to me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might be making a wrong decision. But right now I need you to set your weapon down. We're going to arrest you, and then question you and Haku to ensure the truth. The king is in a coma, Haku. Aquos.
And I just told you why.
And you understand why I might be skeptical.
Jesus Christ. I'm laying down my weapon. Fucking question me then, Boreas. You're wasting time.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
I do it.
And you feel dust wrap around your arms. And these 2 walk up and bring you to the dungeon. And that's where we're going to end the episode.
Damn it, Haku.
Like,
I was so happy. I was like, okay, I need to bait him to the king now.
he struck when my guard was down. I was like, this is just like a filler episode, we're just gonna like cruise, have a little bit of dialogue, have some fun.
It is always
Nah.
the filler episodes where this stuff happens.
I contemplated fighting these 4. Not gonna lie to you.
I thought it was a possibility. That's the reason why I put 4 of them here for you.
Am I just that strong?
Well, I thought Haku would go down without a fight. I thought he would surrender himself.
He's like, let's get it.
You don't
Start
believe in
levitating.
magic? Let me show you what magic can do, boy.
Lightning starts shooting at his eyes, like starts levitating.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Yeah, adios.
It's going to be great if Flynn is back for the next session. He's like, what the fuck happened? Hopefully you enjoyed that. Be sure to let us know whether you did or didn't by using those like buttons, the comments, or subscribing. And make sure you also spread it around to all of your friends, too. I'd also like to thank our patrons. With support like yours, we're able to slowly improve on our content, so thank you so much for supporting us. If you're not already a patron and you'd like to support us directly, be sure to check out our Patreon in the description below. We have rewards like stickers, shirts, behind-the-scenes content, and even the ability to make a major character to join in one of our D&D campaigns. Well, once again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.